Hey, welcome to Dumb Investing. Sorry you accidentally landed here. This is the dumbest investing channel on all of YouTube's. We roll random dice, we pick random stocks. We've built a whole portfolio that way. That's what we do here. Let's go check it out. We'll show you how the day goes. All right, so what we do, I lost my dice. All right, so we go out here at random.org, we grab a dice, we throw it against the wall, we get a 5. Then we go out here to random stock picker and we click it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first stock we look at tonight is we are looking at VIXM. All right. We go out here, we chuck that dice again. We come up with a 6. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. CLPR. And our final dice roll of the night gives us a 3. We click this thing 3 times. MRUS. All right, now we do a little bit of homework on these stocks. If Harry was joining us, which I don't know when we'll see Harry again, he's got a lot of stuff going on. He would be using Webull. If you click the link down below and you put $100 in that Webull, they're going to give you 2 free stocks. I go out to Yahoo. We're going to learn a little bit about these 3 pick today. We're going to decide which one of these we're going to invest our hard-earned retirement money into. So this first one is Merus NV. No idea what that happens to mean. Let's see, what has their stock been doing? Well, they were on a tear. No, that is after COVID. Where's COVID? All right, so they had a COVID drop, like we've seen everybody else. Theirs was very short. They came out of it pretty quick, and they're all over the map. This would be a day trader's dream, this stock. Let's see what these guys do, see if they're making any money. No, they're not making money. All right, these guys are a clinical stage immuno-oncology company. So we've talked about this before. These companies here, they're hit or miss. We would have to do a lot of homework on figuring out who these guys are, what they've been doing. They don't have much revenue, and they're losing a whole lot of money, which means they're probably still in development stages. But this is one of those things where these guys could hit something out of the park. We'd have to go read and see if they've got some drugs that have moved into clinical trials and things like that. This is one of those where if they're moving right, the minute they get something released, they could just skyrocket to the moon. For us, it's a little risky, so we'll see what else we have to pick from. So CLPR, Clipper Realty. I wonder what Clipper Realty does. So let's see what their stock's been doing. So Clipper Realty, like we would expect, they had a huge COVID drop. Before COVID, they were kind of all over the map, up and down, up and down. COVID drop hit them. They haven't been doing very well. They're not back out of COVID. Now, you guys know normally when we see these stocks, they have all come out of COVID. They're all, like 20% higher than they were pre-COVID? It's just nuts, right? So a realty, depending on what kind of realty they are, if these guys own offices and stuff like that, they are not making money. That is a bad sign. They haven't made money. Let's see, for how many years? 17, 18, 19, 20. They haven't made money for 4 years. So if they didn't make money in 20, we would say, oh, it's probably a COVID-related thing. The fact that their revenue keeps going up and they keep losing more money is not a good sign of a well-managed company. Self-administered and self-managed real estate that acquires, owns, manages, operates, and repositions multifamily residential commercial properties in the New York area. Okay, so New York, what's going on in New York? Nobody's going back to work, right? They keep pushing everybody off. I don't think this is, well, this might be a good time. If these guys were down here, they're around $6. If they had continued this drop right here, they were a good buy about 3 months ago, 2 months ago. I don't know, they're a good buy today. Let's see what VIXM is. VIXM. And remember, when I say it's not a good buy, this is not financial advice at all. This is entertainment only. All right, Pro Shares, midterm futures. All right, midterm futures. Let's see what they're trading. Boring. Oh my gosh, it's not doing anything. All right, so they came. Where's COVID? So they jumped during COVID. These guys jumped crazy. And now they're back down. So why did they jump crazy? So they were buying futures when the market was down. So they made a whole lot of money on those is what I'm expecting is what that happened. So yeah, are these a good buy today? Well, it all depends. Do you think, what is Powell going to say tomorrow? What is going to happen? Are they going to increase rates 3 times? Or are they going to increase 4 times? Are they increasing because the market is doing well? Or is this thing going to go back to where it was pre-COVID, right? So if it drops down there to that 21 region, that's going to suck. So who do you pick? Who do you pick on a day like today? So we've got a possible pharmaceutical company. They may or may not make something out of their lives. We've got New York real estate, which is in the crapper right now. And then we've got a ProShares midterm futures ETF. Man, none of them are good. I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes, right? They're all crap. Do we buy one of these crappy ones, or do we go back and buy one that we've already bought? Man, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. But there's a link down below to our spreadsheet. It shows you every trade we've ever done. I'm going to converse with Harry tomorrow morning before we do something. We're going to see whether we buy one of these or maybe we just double up on something we already own. All right, so let's go check out our portfolio. We've built a portfolio doing just that same thing. We only buy stocks that we have picked randomly with dice and all that jazz. So let's see here. So let's go see how the day was. I think the indices were all red, so I'm expecting a red day for us. Range Resources is our number one of the day, up 5%. Butterfly, can't believe they're up. Worry Bank has been in our top 5 for a long time. They're up 3% today. Oh man, who had taken over that number one? They might be taking over that number one spot again today. Other than that, not much red, very small. And I can't believe BurgerFi is up or green. Sorry, I can't believe BurgerFi is in the green. Let's see that red. That's a lot of reds. And they're big ones. I don't remember who Atrisha is, but we have VTV Therapeutics is in our bottom, probably 7. They've been there forever. The Bull has been down there. Ideomics, they are down in the bottom. They just continue to keep going down. Green Lane Holdings, they continue to go down. D Now, if I remember right, D Now were the guys that were taking over the spot for Worry Bank. So with them having a down day, that probably gives Worry some good move. So yeah, I think our day is going to end up being a red day. That kind of sucks. Let's go see how that day actually ended up. All right, so taking over at the number one spot is Worry Bank. They are up 29% now. That is probably a place where we want to start considering to sell these guys. Falcon Minerals at 17, D Now at 17, PNC at 16. A lot of double digits. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in double digits. That's just awesome. Let's go see our losers. Losers, we've still got Ideomics down 50%. Green Lane down 50%, basically. BurgerFi down 42. VTV, Ivonix, man, these guys are just the Brazilian bull. Horrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 down double digits. That's just pathetic. I can't wait till we can start dumping some of that crap. So for the day, down $14 for the day. That is kind of depressing, but we follow the market. In fact, I don't know that we were as steep as the market was. We did have some good days here where we actually did beat the market. So yeah, we got that going for us. How about that? Overall, that's what happens. You know, some days you get good days, some days you got bad days. We're sure hoping to see more green than red. And maybe once we build this portfolio and we spend up some of this money, once we start cutting these guys loose and start making our money on these, and maybe you'll see us turn this thing around. I'd sure like to tell you guys that rolling random dice is beating the market, because that'll be a fun day. With that, I sure appreciate you guys joining us. So this week, we got Jay Powell talking tomorrow. Tomorrow's his confirmation hearing. So I don't know, is Warren going to get up there and you're a dangerous man? I know she doesn't want him up there. Is he going to kind of cowl to the market and say, whoa, maybe we're going to slow down a little bit? I don't know what's going to happen. It could be a crazy day. Today was nuts. It's going to be nuts tomorrow. And trade safe. Have a great night.